Good morning, welcome to the channel. My name's RichyVida. Thank you very much for being here. Today we're talking again about the Aoocci unit, which is the Apple CarPlay Android Auto unit for any motorbike. I've got the C5 Pro on the V-Strom, and I've now put the C3 onto the VFR, and we're going to go out in a minute and ride the VFR and see what it's like. But I'm going to show you how I've done that because I've done it a little bit different to what I've done the rest. But also, before we go any further, I need to point out that the very kind folks at Aoocci have done myself and you guys a favour. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to win a C6 Pro and a C9 Pro. Thank you very much to the guys at Aoocci. But yes, stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's look at the C3. Right, so as you can see there on the VFR, I have now got the C3. Hi. So this version is without cameras, still exactly the same with the full CarPlay capabilities. Got all the sat nav and everything else you need it to do, and it's I can't believe how cheap this is, folks, and for how good it is as well. With my discount, this works out at £70. £70. Now this is different in the respect that you can hardwire it as normal, like the others, or you can also plug it in via USB. So if you've got a USB port on your bike, you can plug it into that. Now, I don't have a USB port on my VFR, so what I've done for the easiest, I mean, check this out, could this be any easier? If you carry a tank bag, run the cable into said tank bag, and put a power bank in there. It's as simple as that. We're going to do this together. If you have a look here, the power bank is at 100%. This is a really old power bank. What size is it? Let's have a look. 20,000 milliamp. So we're going to go out, see how well it lasts. I'm pretty sure that will last all day without failure. So all we need to do is plug in your power bank. And the unit will activate. There you go. Give it a minute to connect to my phone. Select CarPlay. There we go. Full CarPlay. So you've got your phone. You've got all your music. Maps. Google Maps. My Route app. I personally use My Route app. You got your WhatsApp, Spotify. That's it. Let's go out and ride the VFR and use this C3. We are now out on the bike. So again, it's all about the C3 today. Let me just angle you down a bit so you can see. So what we're going to do is set a sat nav over to Steve Scott, bloke who looks after my bikes, because I need to get the Africa Twin in for some new tyres before I shoot off to Morocco next week. So let's go with Google Maps. Search. Keyboard. Steve Scott Motorcycles. As you can see, they're glove friendly. Steve Scott Motorcycles. Unit 56, Block 8. Old Mill Lane start. There you go. The picture with the bike, that's the unit's software. So you've got your CarPlay, you've got all your volume, brightness, Bluetooth connections, settings, which are all key volume, screensaver, time setting, language, blah blah blah. So this version's the basic version basically, because you know some people necessarily don't need the cameras on the bike. So if you can save a bit more money without having any cameras, then why not? So this is fitted with a yoke mount. You can see that there. That's just fitted into the yoke with a ram ball on the end. This yoke mount's actually very, very old because I've had that forever. From Ultimate Add-ons, link down in the description down below. So it's been switched on since I did the intro there in the garage. Let's see what the power's looking at. I don't think it'll draw much power at all, to be honest. 99, it's only gone down 1. And that's been on for, what, half an hour or more? Yeah, so that'll last all day, no problem at all. Right, let's go see Steve. First things first, let's get the heated grips on, because it's not very warm today. Angle you back up so you can see, and we'll yeah, just have a chat about the CarPlay unit in general, basically, because I've had a lot of people messaging, asking, you know, does it do GPS, does it do this? You know, a CarPlay unit is just that. It's basically your phone. It mirrors your phone, so it's just a convenience device, really. So, you know, if you've got your volume for your maps switched on, for instance, for your navigation, then it'll work in your ears. But it's nothing to do with the unit, that's to do with your phone. So everything your phone's set to, this will do. So this one doesn't have the tyre pressure monitors or anything like that. It's, like I say, just basic. With my discount, down in the description down below, it's 70 quid. Absolutely no fuss whatsoever. You know, if you're not into the whole wiring things in, and you have got a USB port on your bike, 9 times out of 10 your USB port will activate with the ignition. So just plug it into there. When you turn your ignition on, it'll switch on. When you turn it off, it'll turn off. But as I said, I don't have a USB port on the bike. I've just got my power bank and my tank bag, and it's just a doddle, absolute doddle. So it was at 99% then, just as you saw. When we get to Steve's, which is in 13 minutes, with the sat-nav running, we'll see what it's showing. I don't think it will have depleted much at all, to be honest. So any apps that are CarPlay or Android Auto compatible will automatically show up on the Aoocci unit when it activates CarPlay or Android Auto. There's some apps that aren't compatible, and I can't really speak for the Android Auto users because I'm Apple, so I can only speak for the CarPlay users. I know it works just as good for both, but as I said, there's some apps on, you know, either side of the fence there that aren't compatible. So you can see I personally, I don't like to have the voice activation on. I just like to glance and be able to look where I'm going. So I have the voice turned off, as you can see there. See the little speaker with the line through it. But that's not within the unit, that's within the phone. Shows the speed in the top corner. Look, that again is the app, not the unit. As you can see, it's not vibrating. It comes with several different mounts to suit your application. And of course, you know, if you are happy to do the wiring, it comes with that lead as well, so you can wire it direct to your battery and to a switch live, and it'll work as your bike will. It's just so much easier if you have got a USB port. Some of the units, the bigger units, don't come with a USB option, so you have to wire it. I'm filming today with the new Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I've had it for about a month, and I've been doing loads of testing with it. I've not actually produced anything with it, so this will be the first video produced with the Ace Pro 2. More videos to come on that at some point. If you're not familiar with CarPlay, you can see your phone battery, you can see your network service, again your phone, your music, everything comes through, even your WhatsApps come through it. You can have it speaking to you, you can have, if someone sends you a text on WhatsApp, you can set your phone to read it out to you, and it will do exactly the same. What a beautiful bike this is. Bloody love it. They have 1 minute to go. Just coming into Mansfield Woodhouse. Turn onto the industrial estate here. Look, as you can see on the sat-nav. We're also lucky, folks, really, to be able to have these units. You know, and technology, I mean. You know, I went all the way across America on this bike with my phone. With my phone as a sat-nav. I mean, it did the job, but you know, it's your phone at the end of the day, isn't it? In fact, at one stage, I think we just rode into Nashville, and the sun was that hot, it turned my phone off, so I was knackered. Whereas these, they're made for this, so they behave perfectly well. Super bright in the sun, like I said. They don't dim like your phone does. Let's put this back up so you can see Steve when we get here. Steve Scott's, you have arrived. Steve Scott Motorcycles. The man that always smiles. Not seen him since before Christmas. Turn her off. So again, phones. So you've got all your list of phone numbers. This is your Spotify, WhatsApp. Siri does all that. You can access settings for driving focus, announce messages. You can adjust all this. But as I said, this is all within Apple Intelligence. This is all within your phone settings, just as it would be on like your iPad and stuff. But yeah. Oh, wanted to check the thingy, didn't we? In fact, I'm going to leave that on. I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to unplug it. 98%. It's lost 1%. That's it. Ah, brilliant. Sorry for the sniffles. Let's go and shake this man's hand. Here he is, look. Hey, how we doing, my man?
How you going, mate?
Bloody good to see you. It's too late to say Happy New Year, isn't it? Because it's nearly end of bloody Jan, but we haven't seen each other, have we, so?
Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year to you. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yes, mate. Yes,
good.
Nice, mate.
Good. Shall I stick as a kettle on, Steve?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Good man. That's the kind of relationship me and Steve have got nowadays, you see. I just turn up and say, I'll stick his kettle on. Oh, good. It's beat me to it. Good man. Alright, I've been sat here for a cup of tea. This has been on solid. I've done that on purpose. Let's see. So it was on 98 when we pulled up. 93. I'm sweating. 93%.
What is this? Which one is this? Camera.
That's the 360, so films everything.
Oh, 360.
Yeah.
All around.
All around, yeah. Tuesday.
Tuesday's best day, mate.
Any time?
It just gets a bit mad after that.
Yeah. Any time.
First thing, mate, 7 in the morning.
7? Do you want me here early?
I'll see you what, about 9:30?
I'll get here whenever you want me here, mate.
Alright then, mate.
Yeah. I'll be first thing.
9:30, mate. Be lovely.
Lovely, thanks, Steve.
You're welcome, mate.
I'll see you then. Cheers, bud. See you soon, mate. Yeah, so if you were on the fence a little bit about the Aoocci unit and you're just unsure whether to, if you can be bothered setting it all up, putting the cameras on and stuff, I fully recommend the C3. Plug and play. It comes with all the different mounts, and then you've got a complete CarPlay unit dedicated for your sat-nav, for your trips. In a second, I'll show you the My Route app. All my Morocco routes are in there. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about it, about CarPlay in general or the Aoocci unit. For that money, you absolutely cannot go wrong. At that money, even if it's a little bit crap, you can get away with it, can't you? But honestly, it's not. It's as good as any. Get the magnifying glass up. Recent search. Routes. Morocco 24, Morocco 25. Portugal 25. All these routes. USA 2.0. Oh, these are all already in there. So much better than having your phone. Brilliant. I'm very happy to have it on the VFR, actually. Well, thanks for sticking around to the end. Let's head back to the garage and I'll tell you how you can win either the C6 Pro or the C9 Pro. See you in a minute. Okay, so just got back after that ride. I'm going to open the tank bag and see how much battery has been used on the power bank. Not been turned off at all. We've still got 91%. C6 and C9 Pro. There we go. The C9. That's the C6. Right then, to win one of these units, all you have to do is subscribe if you're not subscribed already. You need to like this video and also leave a comment down below, and I'm going to choose 2 people at random. I will ship worldwide, as long as you pay for the postage. One of these will be yours. I've been RichyVida, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on another one sometime soon. And if you've been on this channel a while, you know that I use the Aoocci unit for my, if you've been on this channel a while, you know that I use, I've also now put one on the VFR. So we're going to go out for a ride in a minute and I'm going to show it to you. Doing these units that are, these are the Pro units with the front and rear cameras. So you've got, did you know that you can put a CarPlay? Did you know that you can put an Apple CarPlay unit on any motor? Did you know that you can put an Apple? Before I go ahead, before you're getting it, and I'm going to show you what you can. Apple CarPlay for any motorbike. I've got one on my Africa Twin. I've got one on the. Do I mention the Africa Twin? And I've said I'm going to the dent. My name's just. Still, before we go any further, you need to stick around to the end of the video. No, you don't, because it's knackered.